He's a phenomenal control player.
21 months of questionable music.
Binding on my own turn was probably slightly better. They could dash Ragavan, but that would be a relatively weak play if they did that. I didn't like firing, because then I would have to fetch Forest. And Lifeline Binding wouldn't be a 1 mana card ever. Questing Druid, more like get scammed by Mengu. Am I right? You are, yeah. This decides the outcome of the match. If they have counterspell, I lose. Damn, I won. Enjoying neither cause Eva is cringe. There was one scene in Evangelion I enjoyed. It involved Shinji in a hospital bed. No i na co ja te małpy im zabijam? Should have not killed any Ragavans. My endurance, no! Now I'm gonna deck. What is this Supreme Verdict idea? Question mark. For blue-black control? Bro, I don't know what you're saying. Supreme Verdict for blue-black control, huh? Well, I have two Supreme Verdicts in my sideboard, yes, but it's not for blue-black control. Why? How would it be for blue-black control? Rhinos Yawgmoth. It's useful against those. Heat the Teferi? For monkey. This is the third monkey. Have I decided this Spelunking is good in Amulet Titan yet? I have decided it is not. But I'm probably wrong. Dead to bolt. Ledger Shredder, okay. Heat to the fire, just sparing the heats on the Faris. Certainly no counterspell in the hand ever. I don't listen to podcasts. Can you please sum up what was said about the Lucarona deck in Pioneer? Gab was just telling us it's the best deck ever. I lose to Spell Pierce now too, but It didn't seem to have anything like that. Five mana Explorer, it was a 0 mana Explorer. Please, chat. Ginger says it's shit, but I don't trust him when it comes to new decks. Yeah, well, Ginger never likes any decks, right? So. Need to pitch on Natos now. I guess I can just take the damage. Maybe that's the way to go. Why not? Lightning bolts. Well, that's anticlimactic. Just repay bolts, you know. Was close to stabilizing. It doesn't seem like they play counter spells really in their deck, but I guess Supreme Verdict is gonna come in. The Twitch chatter who couldn't wrap their mind around Supreme Verdict, now it is your time to look, I guess. Can have one force, one time warp. Just want to kill creatures though, so this is good. So yeah, Gab was saying that he likes the Lucarona decks, but like he also frequently goes on those journeys of playing a weird deck for a long time. Which is not necessarily always connected to this deck being good or not. But he liked this deck enough to keep playing with it. We're gonna play Paper Standard today, congrats. Zag of Time or Temple Garden? I think Temple Garden for now.
He's a phenomenal control player.
He's a phenomenal podcast co-host.
Thank you, Gab. I sure am. Thoughts on tapping the Ragavan? I don't like it. Thank you for your thoughts. Thank you, Gab, for the Saberoni. Hello, Canister, I hope you're well. Great job on the commentary on LMS. Thanks. This is the amazing list we discussed in our podcast. Yeah, actually it is. My point is seeking the beasts, though. Spell snare check. If they don't spell snare, I win the game. I guess I could also spell pierce. No nie krakuj toho fetcha jebanego, no. Mordo. Odczep się. What the fuck? Annul? Omega lul. Annul? I mean, I guess. Annul? Okay, I mean, it's not so bad, but. Annul? Annul. Annul. Matter of the living is tragic, but matter of the idea is unforgivable, said Janusz. Janusz. Have I considered running Sunfall over Verdict like you guys talked about in the pod? No, I think Sunfall is absolutely unglued and Supreme Verdict is pretty great against Rhinos, which is a relevant upside. How do they have one card in their hand? What happened? I can't force this because I don't have double blue, unfortunate. That's a really good last card to have. Preorder and Unholy Heat, come on, bro. Counterspell, okej. Bułcia? Co ty gryziesz? Bułka, no co mnie bijesz? Pazurem. Za co? Czym sobie tak zasuszyłem? Can cycle the ice. I guess punished for not fetching Zag of Triumph with my Force of Negation in my hand. Because if I could force this and there would be nowhere here, so maybe a misstep. I think it's really funny when you say your ice when casting ice. Okay. They didn't even end up casting their preorder from Seeking the Beast. That's crazy. Oh. Why is everyone playing Questing Druid now? Well, Merktide players are. It's because it's allegedly okay. Can I get an island off the top? I'll take it. Seems good. Damn, 5% rate from Nitox underscore. Thank you. I mean, Questing Druid makes this deck feel absolutely non-threatening. Like, I still might lose, but there was a way in which Merktide felt giga threatening to me all the time. And this deck is like, yeah, I like cantrip and actually that's all I do. I swapped the druid for Bowmaster and felt really good. Interesting. Bowmaster just being a flash creature makes more sense with the card Counterspell. This could be useful. They play Merktide in their deck. Oh no, they suck the best. Wait, I should have forced this XD. I should have forced this. Whoops. Should have waited for them to surveil. Endurance can ambush a DCR, but probably just gonna cast it now for mana efficiency. Maybe play Solitude afterwards and attack them. Have 2 creatures, seems good. Alright, I'll play this instead. Yesterday was thirsty. Shouldn't you, in response to the Surveil cast Endurance, I don't have 2 mana to counterspell? Well, he didn't. Probably attacking his board. Why in response to Surveil? So I mean that it wouldn't make a land drop, yeah, but they didn't, so. With Beans, I'm just playing control and seek the beasts. Pucha. Processing is 12 years old, just like Rebecca Black was when it was recorded. Would I exile? Bolt Ragvagan? Okay. She was actually 14. Damn. I think my list could appreciate a dispute or two. Versus Murktidos. It's going face. No, Unsalted. I guess it doesn't make sense to go face when Assault is gonna gain life back. P. Oh no, the Nimble Pilferer. Interesting draw. Let's go up the Beanstalk and Hardcast Solitude. Or probably not. The Nipple Pilferer. God, I wish. Let's cast Ancestral Recall. Let's cast on their Ancestral Recall. Just need to find an Omnath to gain a life point. And we're gonna be absolutely safe. Ever had the quad bean board canny? It's actually relatively common. It's not too hard to get to that state. You both are fired. You're both fired, rather. Pressing Merkta in a bean economy. I mean, it's like the card Merktide is pretty bad against the Beans deck. So it actually makes sense. In a way. Well, Blood Moon is, you know, hit or miss as it's always been against 4-color decks. Can you delve when it's in exile? What does that mean? What's in exile in this scenario? Really enjoyed watching Super League. Excuse me if it's been asked, but what is Mountain in the sideboard for? I don't play the Mountain anymore. I just had it in there for the Super League. That was because Doomwake has been playing a decent amount of coffers, so I've been thinking that he might be bringing coffers to the tournament. And then I wanted to have an extra basic. So I even played a second island instead of Boseju in the main deck. And I just had an extra mountain. I thought the 5th basic is gonna be mountain. If it's against coffers anyways, I can fetch it with Field of Ruin. I don't need to have red fetches in my deck, and it lets me cast Omnath even if all of my non-basics get destroyed, and it lets me cast Time Warp even if all of my non-basics are destroyed, so that was my idea. But I wouldn't play the mountain and like I wouldn't expect a quarter of the field to play coffers. But then here that I'm not playing coffers anyway, so. It's questing Druid Real. Well, kinda. Sort of. I mean, it doesn't seem like a terrible card, but the deck is certainly kinda weird. Your Beans list is kinda based. I still play against BBE every day. Yeah, BBE is like... It's just so odd to me. I don't get it. But maybe you want to restructure it in a way where I have something better than force of negation against Murktide. But out of those cards, I think force of negation number 1 is the best. On the draw. What if they're gonna spell pierce my beans and annul my Charles agent? On turn 3. There's a 2 spell. The first thing we do is Charles agent and then Omnath. Has to be a mulligan. This is better. They want to keep basic island. So I'll go Zagoth. Maybe try him if I want to bind on turn 2, or if not, I'll go Zagoth into... I probably can put back Misty. Having an island is gonna be acceptable, because it's gonna be either Triumph or Zagoth Sacred Foundry Island, which is not the best, but... Okay. Broseju. Phantom of the Opera. Now he's supposed to be raw green into Broseju play up the Beanstalk. Then Zagoth with Leyland Binding on the next turn. I will play out Broseju as a land, most likely. I assume I play the bean, maybe I don't play the bean. Spell Snare, Spell Pierce, Annul. So it's just like Spell Pierce that I'm playing around. I don't play it, so probably better to play it. Skandir for Tron and Mirror only. One against the Amulet. But it's kind of narrow. It's not even the greatest in the mirror. I like bring one against the mirror, so it's like against Tron only, really, where it's actually good. And then I played against Tron yesterday, and my opponent brought in Walking Ballista, Cityscape Leveler, and probably... I don't know if I play Agent here. Let's get Zagoth into... Trap this. So I cut down to 2 Commandeer. I had 4 at first. It's really good against the card One Ring, and that's kinda it. I don't know how I could play with no upkeep stop. It's too vital for gameplay. Annul, Omega Lul. I like Melsham Pulse in this meta. Well, I mean, I think pulses back onto your own permanents, right? Right, it pulses back onto your permanents too. You have a counter spell. Like for real this time. Up the beanstalk. Let's draw a card. Resolve my agent. And now you die. I played any Yawgmoth sideboards. So honestly, yeah, it makes sense. Why Ingot Chever over third Force of Vigor? Because Force of Vigor sometimes it's extremely unwieldy and it doesn't answer everything too well. For example, let's say we are playing against... Wow, what I draw? Somebody who has one artifact in their deck, and that artifact is Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Then do you want to use Force of Vigor to deal with that? No, it's really bad to do that. So it's against Rhinos, Maelstrom Pulse. Yeah, Maelstrom Pulse in the Yawgmoth actually sounds kind of legit. I like that. So yeah, in this game they play only the... This game they're only playing the blue-red cards, not seeking any beasts, and suddenly the deck is better. And have Force of Negation, can't force that though. BBE and Pulse coming back to Modern Nature's healing. I think BBE is exiting, it's only came back because of Spike Stream. But it's going back to irrelevance. How many green sources are in this deck? Because I see them not have green like by turn 7 very often. It's not too many, right? One pool, really?
He's a phenomenal control player.
Hey, did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeon are an average of 303 tall and 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle human dicks, and with their impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be rough with one.
I actually knew that. They also now also have impressive base stats and access to acid armor. I guess you said that. But you could be rough with one. Any funny stories from Sofia you're willing to share? I don't think so. It was a deeply unfunny event. Oh, breeding pool. No, I had fun, but there's no funny stories. That's different, I think. Given the amount of yawning on the stream, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much did you party hard at night, chat? I really yawn so much in Sofia. Were you watching the stream? I thought it was just a little yawn here and there. Let's give my opponent a chance. I just played Slay the Spire until 1:30 a.m. There's also a time zone difference between Sofia and Polandia, so it made it harder to, go to sleep reasonably because I had to play Slay the Spire and Ragavan first, then Seek the Beast, reveal Spell Pierce, Mishra's Bubble. Okay. Beast has been Seeken. Buy Pikmin 4 for our next journey. Have Dead Cells, which I played a little bit of and seemed pretty cool to play in a few other games still, so if I run out of them, I'll maybe get Pikminos. Totally misfired on Heat against Omnath earlier. I think that lost me the game. Well, I wouldn't crack the fetch. Bro, do you think I would just crack the fetch? No, they didn't miss the fact I had the fetch in play, but I played a fetch pre-Omnath to wait, right? I didn't need to. I mean, it's also like if they untap and they get to draw a lightning bolt, because I was at 5 life at that point. Can I react, Andy, to your link? Sure. How many days it took to your crush becoming your GF? I'm not sure I would use the word crash, but it's been pretty fast, but I don't know if there's like a set days amount I could tell you. But like, it's been a pretty fast progressing relationship over the past few weeks. Hope that answers your question. Report of man throwing rocks at people, 30 seconds. Was that the React Andy? Because I don't know how to react to that, because... What's that? Some kind of a goblin with rock. It's Friday gay. Bros, is Friday gay? What a weird question to ask. Has she seen your stream? Possibly. Haha. Yeah, what a funny picture you sent to me. What are you playing, Shatun? Whoops. So that's how we're gonna roll, huh? Aye, what to do now? With triple Lurien? Oh yeah, Commandeer also comes in against Baron. Can't forget that matchup. The dreaded life mill. Ah. That's horrible. It's Friday gay. Really, I don't know what possessed Maro to print this card. Just such a hateful piece of non-interaction. 2 copies. I need immersion pulse now. My hand is just blanks. Every day we thank Maro for rolling Vortex. What a pitiful life. I'm gonna have to save me somehow. I don't know if it's possible. They miss their land drops. They have 2 Baron spells, but maybe they have to. Maybe we draw a fetch. They have to pay mana. They have to deal 1 to creature. Gdzie tam kurwa Boros Charma ma wiadomo, bo co ma innego mieć. But it's kinda okay right now until people play Firewalker Cascade in 2. I played Firewalker Cascade for... I've played a Firewalker to Cascade into for... I don't know, like 10 matches or 2 prelims or something, but... then I cut it. I didn't even play against Baron. I was bad against Baron. you cascade into Firewalker, you still take 5 from Vortex. That is indeed true. Die one time. Warps against burn, is that actually like a useful thing? Does that matter? I have trouble deciphering that. Island, probably painless lands. Honestly good to board in. Those removal spells seem to suck. Commandeer is probably just bad too. Seldy seems fine for a turn 1 guy. To an extent, it does, yeah. There's more blue for Commandeer, which I got. Actually, no, subtlety for the turn 1 guy is not good. They put it on top, it still attacks you on turn 2. And I'm over prepped for creatures. Kinda. Anyways, so. You are iced. Oh. Pass? Well, I iced them. Oh no. Bro, that's why I keep requesting things that cannot be embedded. Should win this game. Jezus, no. Vortexiarz. What the fuck? Well. Fire you? Might you want to save time, or but you have salted out for life gain? Maybe I did, but I ended up not doing that. I don't love that. Hmm. You don't have a land. I could ice the canyon. Please play second vortex pre-combat otherwise. Ice the canyon. Go to 1. And to draw a land. Why the Fairy over Solitude? I don't know. But probably should have sold to that. But I could have kept Fossil Negation too. Are we not icing? I am icing. The land. Just so that they cannot block my life gain. Because their hand is a Rolling Vortex and it's something that's not a... not a land. I'm gonna gain a solid amount of life. Or will I? Don't have a land. You can fetch. Yeah, I know. But if I make a land drop, I can. But I failed to draw a land in 2. An alternative comes to mind is to Teferi bounce Rolling Vortex. If I play Omnath, if I draw a land, it's great. Can also salt it to draw. Yeah, but that deals me 5 damage, so it's not so good. Because of the Trolling Vortex. So if this draws me land, it's insanely good. If I play this, well, if we, whatever, chat. Install your own guy to gain 2 life. Bro, I almost want to do it right now to show you that Rolling Vortex has a triggered ability. If this draws me a land, then I'm winning. If this bounces this, then I get to Solitude. Get to hit one of the vortexes, I get to draw plenty. I'm on 1 life, I have to counter every other place for a turn. Or Solitude my Charles Agent, which is +2, is not very relevant. I'm punished for playing the fetch. Seems like the Omna flying hit a land is more the fairy to bounce rolling Omnaf and hopefully draw land into Soul to Omnaf Charles. Is that like arrows or greater than? Is it actually Roiling Vortex? It's Roiling Vortex because it represents the Roil, which is a phenomenon on Zendikar. Bro, how much mana do I have? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? I have a fetch land here. So I think we play Omnatus. And we hit a land Dropos. Let's go. Kurwa, no nie może człowiek raz dobrać lądzika. I don't know, I'm gonna fall down to 1 when I was playing this Misty Rainforest, but maybe I should have kept it in my hand. Because if I kept it in my hand, then it would be easy. It would go play Misty, fetch Forest, get to 4 life, the fairy bounce this, Solitude, Omnath, or like just hardcore Solitude and Charles, whatever. Force up. Well, already ready to pitch for the fast rolling vortex. The fairy bounce rolling solid Charles fetch play Omnath. Okay, that's technically worked, yeah. And then I can use Solitudes to draw. That was probably a better line, yeah. The fairy Solitude this, go to fetch forest, go to 2 Omnath. I get to redraw my Solitudes. Actually, a great line suggestion, but a bit too late. Less stack, less talk, more play. Yeah. Kinda got by quadruple rolling vortex. Also, I kept up 2 ices in my hand, thinking that they cannot possibly be too relevant at this point, but my opponent had double vortex in hand. You could still start with Charles there, no, so you can fetch. Chat. But yeah, the good line was Teferi, Bounce Rolling Vortex, Solitude Agent, well, attack for 2, Solitude Agent, Fetch Forest, Omnatos, have fetch by then, go fetch, gain 3, and their upkeep gain another 3. Be at 7 with Omnath and whatever I had in my hand. That is assuming I would have found a fetch by in some cards, but hopefully. Actually gain 7, so go to 8. Down. Can even gain more by evoking second Solitude, eating the first Solitude if we draw white. Yeah. With 2 beans we could do stuff. Questing Beast is legendary. So let's name Raktask. It's also a beast, not so questing. Okay, it's a common 5-drop creature in Esper colors. Newer than M12. The Grave Titan from mid. Diagraph something. What common? Diagraph Horde. Create 2 zombies. Crazy. This is not Diagraph Horde. It's blue or white. Street Wraith was never a common. It probably actually was when I Google it. It's gonna be a common in future site. No, uncommon. I guess it was a common in this set, so fair. Thraben Purebloods. Is that your favorite card? I think this is not the first time we are suggesting Thraben Purebloods. Oh, too old. Just dogs. Daybreak Chimera is the white one to tie.
He's a phenomenal control player.
What a card. Angel of Dawn is not a magic card. Well, so too bad. Daybreak Chimera is not a magic card. Too bad. Aeronaut Cavalry. 2 new. Angel of Dawn. Co jest kurwa z tym aniołem? Odidom. Okay, between 18 and 20 sets from 2019. War of the Spark. Dawn Feather Eagle. That doesn't work. That's from Theros Beyond Death. Enforcer Griffin. Do they still print vanilla creatures with like one ability? Or do they not print those either? Is it free for flyer? Something that happens in the new sets. It is from Eldrainos, it seems, or M20. Or Modern Horizons, I guess. Dawning Angel? I think that card doesn't exist. Wait, it does. Oh shit. Dawning Angel versus Angel of the Dawn. So it's from MH1. Flying Swords Wall from MH1. How is it called? Knight of Old Benalia. What a card. Wall of 1,000 cats. Families of the fallen donate the swords of their loved ones to bolster the city's defenses. Okay. Wall of 1,000 cots. 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 We guessed it. We knew it was not an angel. True. My guess was bad. Or rather, the chatter's guess that I have incorporated. Tuesday. They say Tuesday, funnily, like Tuesday, like Tuesday. Fucking slow players. Could you describe to us in the chat what's happening in your game so that we can at least play vicariously? I'm being Yebash on it. Alright. That's not so good for Xerkuva. You are Zerg's current opponent and he's talking shit. Well, he said he's losing badly, so I don't know if that's really talking shit. Maybe Zerg's opponent is also describing their game in another chat, which is causing the slow play. Maybe, but there's probably roughly one stream of Magic Online happening right now. Alright, Gab is playing with John Luca BLT. Bro, Modo is so dead. Okay, it's not dead. Kolakawa, thank you for saving the community. And you, Keiga MTG. Macho man. 2.5k viewers. Why would anyone stream in the EU times for Magic the Gathering? Then you'd think, but the answer is simple. It's because EU times are convenient to stream in for EU living people, and there is still some audience that's very loyal and very interested in watching me play, so those are good reasons. Alright, I'll be back briefly. And before I time out with lethal damage because I spent a minute rolling the chair up. I don't know what to keep, but Lorien feels murderous cat, so let's keep Lorien. Oh no, not the Black Cliff Cliffs. Oh, you know, let's fetch planes then. This Black Cliff Cliffs and could be Blood Moon. Yeah, find Zagot. Don't worry, they must be on Gab's John BTL, but that's a Pioneer deck. And we are in a modern Prelim, so I think we're instead getting Fod seized, yeah. Will I give Amulet Titan another try, or did I fully convert it to the beans? Well, I'll keep playing Amulets every now and then, if I feel like it. But for now, I'm kind of being converted because Amulet is strong, but this is not convenient, but pretty silly, but okay, great draw. That was a great draw. Because pitching the phone here with the mana was a little bit rough. Beans have more riz. They for sure do, yeah. Sorry, boys. Nice. No. Titan's way cooler than Beans. Actually, I agree. Titan is cooler. It's just that it's weaker. Dawaj to Grifa. Okay, I'll go Teferi bounce the Shaman. Ah! What the fuck? That sneaky little monkey. Was that on purpose? What am I supposed to do now? Was that on purpose? I don't know. Let's go to Fairy bounce the Shaman. Okay, they take a Ragavan hit for no reason, but it's for sure very awkward. Damn. It's very inconvenient. It's so bad. It's so bad. What do we think of approach of the second sun-sided beanstalk build? Time warp seems better. As a solution to those problems. Approach is extremely unwieldy. Right, don't bowmaster me, and we're gonna be fine. Then I will not mind your earlier move this game, my opponent. If I'm gonna draw one, chat, it's free. It's free and it's actually draw two, so like, it's actually a great play here, and I'm gonna be at like 10,000 cards right now. So please do not underestimate what we're doing here, because we are actually just popping off and it's incredible.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Would I lose to Baron? Baron's a rough matchup. And I guess even the technology of Core Firewalker is not gonna be that good, because you can't always answer their card, so there's no solution. And it's pretty hard to hardcast Core Firewalker. Wow, that game ended quite suddenly. Yeah, it's because I cast 2 Time Warps, which were +1 card every single one of them. Beans is also bad versus Kalakut. I don't mind Kalakut because with Commandeer, Force of Negation, I have enough stack interaction, and then I get to prolong the game for a little bit, and then I get to Time Warp, combo them. Against Baron, you don't get the time to Time Warp them as much. Also, I can spike Kalakut with Crumble to Dust, and that's mostly winning too. What is Force of Vigor for? Mirror? It's for artifacts and enchantments. I board 1 in the mirror. Maybe even 2 is good because it certainly has its moments. It's not like giga great always. I'm not sure if Time Warp is like isn't actually just kind of fine against Scam, but I think being a little bit unwieldy in the early turns means it is. I only bought 1 subtlety, so maybe we can rethink the slots. Do I side out Beans? No. Just bring in Totem when I have the Totem for Yawgmoth. And I will cascade into it sometimes, and that's it. have 2 subs over 8 Tefari. But no, I never intend to side out beans. Also, Vigor also against every Urza Saga stack is really great here. I think I don't want to shock. Sometimes when Canister answers a question, he sounds like Kimi Raikkonen. I don't know who's that. What does your helmet mean to you? It protects my head. Well, that's, yeah, what I mean. It's just sometimes I'm gonna get a question. Why do you have like discarded XLs? I want to subtlety this. You know, why do I have a life gain card in my sideboard? Well, you know, sometimes I have cards in my deck that I also just put there for a purpose, like a type of an effect that I most of the name matchup. So sometimes that is how I build that. Do I care to sub this? Probably no. Scales are Giga Chad right now. Yeah, Force of Vigor really good against Scales though. Temple Garden gone, sad. Maybe fetching a Plains was a good idea, honestly. It probably was. Yeah, it was. I'm gonna lose to the Blood Moon now. Making a treasure makes sense with Blood Moon in hand. Might have been a throw. Wait, so do you do side in Force of Vigor in the mirror? I started doing that after I got Force of Vigored by Yawgmoth once, and I thought, damn, that's actually really effective. Yeah, that seems like Blood Moon to me. So bad. So bad of me not to do that. Well. Do you think Beans makes the folklore deck favored versus Titan? No. But I do think that playing Fossil Vigor, Subtleties, and Time Warp, the Time Warp combo makes the deck favored against Titan. The Beans itself, Beans Ring doesn't really matter against Titan. Same thing. You're fired, Dragavan! Any consideration for Eagles over Lorien? Well, Lorien is both a better spell and a better pitch card, so no consideration. Did I enjoy commentating in Sofia? Was there any remnant of the desire to play in such tournaments? There was. I enjoyed it. Alright, if I only fetch a planes, but I guess I hadn't, so... Too bad. Is it a better pitch card? Bro, I'm playing a Force of Vigor, Force of Negation Commandeer deck. For purpose of Commandeer, at least, for sure it is. But yeah, I have more blue pitch cards and I'm more interested in pitching those blue cards. I don't want to pitch Solitude, really. If I don't need to. That's like how you play Solitude, right? You play it for 5 mana if you can. If only Force of Vigor was 5 CMC and Force of Negation. Negation I'm fine with being free. Free is pretty, very hard castable. But Force of Vigor at 5 would be better, yeah. So yeah, Eagles. I played with Timeless Dragon for a moment and it was just 2 mana to Plane Cycle. It was too much mana. What were they thinking when they printed 5 mana Time Walk? They probably thought, what would be neat to make a 5 mana Time Walk? I guess. Maybe they had thought something else though. Ay. Can't cast the beans. What a throw it was that second game though. Kinda hate that. Pitch a Voidwalker. Since they didn't play Bowmasters. Fetching planes is too bad for me though, I think. Just in general. Because I have 2 planes in play, I don't have enough mana. Fury. Not dead after all, okay. So we're up against 1 card. Isn't it better to cast Cane to Beans instead of drawing them? That's actually not true. Not necessarily. Didn't save Grief, seems like. Maybe they drew the combat trick. Alright, don't moon me. On door and terminate my Omnath, I guess. Don't play anything. My proposition to you, my friend. No. No, I threw that game too so hard against Moon. I can draw Solitude though. So every asshole's playing this deck now. 14-day timeout. Come back in 2 weeks after you learn some manners. My dear friend. I don't know what you meant though, but... I got cheesed by Moon twice, but... Really, game 2 it was so bad. I didn't play the fetch for planes, which would be just... stabilizing me for the entire game. Could we play around BM? No. As I was discussing, we couldn't. So I guess Eagles is also a bit better against Moon because it's more ways to plane cycle, but just Eagles is pretty bad card. Would your sentence be the same if you was talking about these camp players? I probably, because it was first message, and I don't know. Yes, it would be. Could have played around Moon game 1, game 2, but not game 2, game 3. So yeah, deck is incredibly strong. It's just so happens that I go 2-2 in my prelims. Have I played Cauldron decks lately? I don't think I played a single Cauldron deck in my career. And I'm including Icy Cauldron decks, so... This is shaping up as the same 2-2. Wait, it doesn't count. It's actually 4 as the last one, exactly. If I fetched a Plains, I would have won easily, so it's a 2-0. 2-1, and against Baron, you know, Baron is not a real matchup, so it doesn't count. But Canister, Cauldron Gentleman's Agreement seems super strong. Oh, I'm not disagreeing, it does. Cauldron seems like a great card. Definitely does. Do you dislike yourself for becoming a 4-color gamer? No? What's there to dislike? It's a combo deck, chat. I cast Time Warps and I take extra turns. It's totally a combo deck. I remember when you saw Yorion sat there. Yorion was pathetic. Yorion was terrible. Beans are actually good because you are free from the shackles of playing Renan 6 and playing an effectively 28 mana sources deck, which is good when you get screwed, but terrible when you flood, and you always end up flooding because you play a game that's 10,000 turns and you didn't have a win con in your deck, and you just played Souls and Furies, and all your deck was doing was removing creatures. Yorion will be played in this deck though, sure. Yeah, it would be. But I mean the Yorion decks at the time of Yorion selling. Elephants, cheek, liberty, gold, brass, cars, mercury, nerve, silver, sky, trees, copper, sparks, swimmers, nickel, gal. What's a gal? I low-key hate when people tell me, oh, you're that monogreen player. Bitch, I have like 95% of the format builds. I used to get that a lot when I was streaming and I didn't play different decks. I just play the same deck over and over, and when I finally played without not with KCI, people would be like, haha, you're not playing KCI, haha, ha, or like, haha, that's a weird KCI list, when it was actually like absolutely not KCI. And I didn't like that joke too much, but it's like fine. You have the gall to call me an asshole for playing beans? 14 days timeout. Elephants, swimmers, trees, cars all have trunks. What's a trunk in a swimmer? Things with trunks. So car, it's like the back of the car where you store items. Swim trunks like your shorts, that's crazy. What about trees? Trees have trunks? Is that just the roots? or the branches. Sky, Liberty, Sparks, Mercury are women's basketball teams. Wow. I would never know. WNBA teams. Have you ever thought about the fact that it's either called NBA or women's NBA? But it's not men's NBA. It really makes you think, huh? Yeah, it says a lot about our society. Are women forbidden from entering NBA? Or do they just don't? Why is it called Commander and not Commandim? Good point. Silver, brass, nickel, copper. Wait, that's still 5. Having the nerve, having the gall, having the cheek, or having the brass to be bold, yeah. And it's copper, gold, nickel, silver, metals. Play spelling bee, let's go. How many words can you make with 7 letters? Coin. Why is I highlighted? Cola. Colano. Okay, so it has to... Yeah, oh, sure. Not in the word list. I think it has to contain the letter I. Loin. Nia. That's not a word. Clay. Yeah, missing a certain letter, so clay is not good. Lition. No. Leon. Leon is good. CAA. Too short. CAL. Ion. I think it has to be 4 words plus. Kali. What's Kali? It's not a word. Line. Lina. That is a Polish word, so it's kinda... Nail, yes. Iconic, damn. So I guess we can use all the letters multiple times. Nikolai, that doesn't sound like a word. Nikolai, you want it with an Y too? Colon. It has to contain an I. Good start. Genius 2074. That's crazy. Coil. Colonic. Wow. Weź cannoli. Awesome. +7. Nice. Canonically. Damn. Good word. Clinical. Colon. That doesn't sound like a word. Like, what does it mean? See, not in the word list. That's a name, right? Ciao. I guess. Colony, but it has to have the I. It doesn't work. I has to be in the word. Oil. Oily. Yolo. Oil. Colonial sounds good. Subscribe to keep playing. I refuse. Pay to win. Pay to participate. I guess pay to win, yeah. If you reach a certain score, if you want to be on the top list of performers, you have to pay to participate. Keyword. Guess 6 letters across. Letters must spell words across and down. To guess a letter, select a square. This letter hasn't been guessed yet. This letter is selected. It's too hard. Lady. Hoik. Regime. B. Track. 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 Trock. Trick. Fame. Lagy. No. Layway. Lapy. Layme. Laney. Laby. Lacy. Lazy. Alright. Honk. Zambia. Hook. Zombie. Okay. Average player guess 9. You got it. Finally. In 20 guesses. Let's go. Void. Bryad? Bread. Dooley. Oh, what? Bully. No. Alright, let's see. Track. No. Tract. Trace. Bug. No. Mug. No. Pug. No. Hug. Tag. The fag. No, this was not fag. The defect. You got in 14. Average player guess 10.6. Alright, we're above average at this game. Guys. Eater. Peter, Riter, Geeter, Dieter, Seater, Heater, yeah. Yeah, yes, no. Yet, no. Yen. Shanrne, no. Sail? Sail. No, shiny. Shoe, shine, shrine, yeah, shrine. Average player guesses 10.2, a little bit worse this time. Wow, these letters are bigger now. Car. Siar, Suar, Smar, Char. Char sounds good. Stall. Slow. No. Snow. No. Stow? No. That would be hiat. Show. Alright. No. Puke. Poke. Pike. Yeah, pike is good. Hugh, yeah. Hey, good. Slide. Smite. Srites. Shite. No. Spite. Alright. Slice. Plume. Mold. Mailed. Pie. Car. Plume. No. Plea. We don't have the word shite in the US, you know, alright. But what about the Washington Post? Care. Care sounds good. Plea. Plerte. That's not a word. Pledge. Goat. Paid. Pledge is good. Pledge. Pledge is a funny word. Bows. Boyus. Botus. Bopus. Borus. Bovus. Bodus. Bogus. No. Bolus. Bonus. Oh, that's a word. I know. Better than bolus. Oh, bolus. Patent or parents. Lead. Bead. Need. Deed. Weed. Mead. Peed. Teed. Cheed. Heed. Keyed. Deed. Seed. Zed. Weed. Feed. Kid. Read. Oh, that makes sense. Intern. Alright, 27 points. Good. Cockster. Copster. No. Copster. No. Coaster. Yeah, that's a good one. Heat. Sheet. Probably sheet. No. Loma, Poma, Moma, Noma, Boma, Roma. Let's go with Roma, no. Woma. Alright. Damn. Soma. Was a Soma. Frel? I like how it just says ass right now, but it wasn't even intentional. Cheat! Yeah, accord. Seems like we solved every single one of those, and now we get to play against True Hero MTG. And I will not be bullied by Moda, and I will just simply draw a land, because I'm not a little bitch. Well, I am. I don't really want to draw a Triumph, so... What's the deal with Polluted Delta? Always lucky. I wasn't lucky this game, I just wasn't unlucky. For once, honestly, if you say that, just kind of disingenuous. Set Grief Ephemerate. What did he pitch? Grief. Fabua, okay. True Hero is typically playing the Atraxa Reanimator thing, yeah. Gonna hit the Fable, so I cannot discard Atraxa and summon Atraxa. That would be an issue. Is Sinister doing this on purpose? Like the odds of the games that keeps falling on purpose for you to download this game is Cancer Shielding. Does this mean he'll get richer and be happier? Yeah. His Blood Crypt was untapped, so... What's the deal with the untapped Blood Crypt? Could play Teferi, maybe, but I think setting up second beans with the Salted in hand. Teferi could bounce the Leyline Binding, but that's 4 mana Instantos. Otawara. Okay. Okay. A double beans in hand. I don't need the Shardless Agent. Seems like an inefficient way to spend my mana. Imagine if Cascade was cast spells that cost more. That would be good design. Cascade can potentially do that. Well, it's like X or more, right? But I guess you could nerf, you could like word it this way. I think I'm gonna win. Unless my opponent Maelstrom pulses my Leyline Bindings. I just mean New Cascade is entirely cards with the ability CMC. Well, yeah, but it's tied to... It's still 5 or less, right? So it wouldn't cascade into... less. Is he playing Bowmasters? I think last time I thought they're not
He's
gonna
a
play Bowmasters, and they did.
control player.
Give me back my SR privileges.
Enjoy your SR privileges. I said this is 62, maybe 1 commandeer for the lulz, but... Can you commandeer a Fable? Does it come back under your control or their control? Probably reading a Fable would explain that. But Fable is kind of trash, so I don't really want to steal it. Why don't you play Fury? Arguably one of the best cards in Beans, because I wouldn't argue that. It's a bit of a loaded question if you ask it this way, but I don't think it's... Like, maybe it's individually like a great card, but it doesn't make sense in the deck. Oftentimes it doesn't make sense in the deck if you construct it in some ways. Oh, I don't have a stop, but floating mana actually works. That's nice. Spike plays Fury, so by Twitch consensus, it is the right card to play. Democracy, yeah. True. I'll cast it to, trade resources. It's a free spell with a huge impact. Well, I have plenty of removal in my deck. I have plenty of everything in my deck. I want to have a deck with a plan. Fury would be just more removal, while... I'm more so interested in, having a plan to win the game with time warps. Spike plays Fury with 9 total red cards. Okay. I think you can do that, but I don't want to do that, so... So I don't. Like, by no means I think Fury is bad to play, but... I also think that by no means it is an auto-include, so... I've been happy not playing with it. Maybe bouncing it is bad, but... Point can hardcast Atraxa now. Or can they? Yeah, maybe bouncing next turn, but then if my Teferi gets removed, I don't know. Seems like I'm fine regardless, so. No, Atraxa hardcast. Maybe I'll draw something to pitch for force. I did. Great showing from True Heroes deck. Legacy League in the near future? No Legacy Leagues, no. So if I played around Moon, it would be a free one. So I'm literally 4-4 in 2 past prelims with this deck, but actually I'm 7-1. So that's a good record. Got a lot of RCQs in the coming weeks, and that 300 plus players tournament in France. I don't know what's that. Not sure what to expect in paper considering how Modern moved these past weeks. You shouldn't just be expecting decks, just play a good deck with sideboard and dodge burn. Najmniej copium chłop ever, yeah. How are you doing, Gedrek? Wait, where is Jendrek in this prelim? I was sure I've seen Jendrek join the prelim. Seems like. W ostatniej chwili wyszedłem, no dobra, no dobra. Do you think Ben is a good deck choice? Probably not too bad. Every deck I play ever has a bad burn matchup except for Amulet Titan. Show music video? No. No, actually, I'm gonna show it. But if that flags my YouTube channel once again, then you're paying for that. What did you play against third round? I played against Scum and I didn't fetch a planes, and then I promptly died to a Blood Moon, which was pathetic. Where I could have just fetched a planes and not died to a Blood Moon, but this is your cardio routine. Same, brother. Maybe I'll switch one of the Misties for a Marsh Flats, honestly. Marsh Flats? Yeah, because Arid Mesa doesn't get a Triumph. It's a good video. Good, good one. Alright, chat. Tomorrow is gonna be a no stream day, but on Sunday I will strike. Maybe I'll start by the morning challenge of Vintages before moving on to Modernos with this deck. There is one dangerous thing on Sunday though. There is a time change in Polandia between Saturday and Sunday. And we're moving the clock backwards an hour, which means that for a week the challenges are gonna be desynced and they're gonna start at 8, not 9. The rest of Europe too? I think so, yeah. Can you stream 40 more minutes until Spike starts his stream? Honestly, yeah, I guess that's a good idea. I'll stream, yeah. Yep. I have a Pioneer League that I am trapped in since forever, since before Sofia. But no, that's just a good point. Like, not streaming until Spike comes in is just free rolling, but the other way around. So I have a Phoenix League. I don't feel like playing Phoenix right now. So maybe you could play something funny in a league. One match. What's funny, chat? Vintage League. Legacy Neoform. Somebody asked about Legacy. Was there a stupid Legacy deck to play? How do I feel about the Trespass versus Demolish builds of Phoenix? I have not played Phoenix at that point at all, but I would play with Trespass still. I like the combo. And you can just bot it out. There's probably some new commander technology for this deck that I'm missing. Lazarus Shepard, that card is not so good. It dies to Bowmaster. Bowmaster, fuck, this deck sucks. Well, so we need to have 4 Veil in the main deck. If my opponent commands my Teferi, I later binding it and bounce the binding. Who gets the Teferi back? You get your Teferi back. The owner of the Teferi gets the Teferi back. Maybe just actually playing Carpet of Flowers. I have 1 copy, so I can play 1 copy. How is this Carpet of Flowers from Brotherhood's War? Can I repeat my question? I already forgot it, so. Is there any way you could search for Neoform? Maybe I guess you could play cantrips, but we're not going to do that. How much is Carpet of Flowers? Let's check. I guess I'll go and I'll just rent it. Rent it from Mana Traders. The Rana Fall seems kinda unnecessary, and we could probably have less Manamorphos or something. I guess Manamorphos is useful as it's a source for Neoform. Misty Rainforest sounds a little bit too tricky. I don't know why I have it, but Forest? Noxious Revival? I don't know if it does anything. Mystical Tutor I think is banned. All tutors are banned? That is crazy. I'll cut the Misty Rainforest, I'll have Carpet of Flowers times 4. One Allosaurus Shepherd to convert a pact into uncounterability. Personal Tutor and Worldly Tutor are not. So I guess you could Personal Tutor for... But it's on the top. Nah, that's so bad. We don't have the cards the cards for that. So we need to move 2 cards to the sideboard. We have 2 sideboard slots. Pact, Veil, Carpet. I guess I move 2 carpets to the sideboard. Because it's technically not good against everyone. And I have an extra Tropical Island in my sideboard. I don't get why, but... Let's not overthink that. Let's just join the gaming. Legacy League, Legacy Neoform. Let's go. We could play the beans in this deck. It's a green card, I guess. Tried to find Neoform decks, but didn't find any. I think I 5-0'd or something like that. Gonna have beans in the sideboard for the grindy matchups. But that way I don't have to change the stream title. Because it's, you know, a beans Neoform deck. Does anyone play beans in Legacy? I think many do. It's pretty decent with Force of Will. Not sure at all. Is it? Bro, I don't know. I'm guessing, and my guess is as good as yours, but seems pretty good. I'm pretty sure I've seen screenshots from Anurag playing Beans Plentiful. Guess is a good keep. Because it's actually 10-1 win with a land or a green card. Chromox. No, chromuj. What's that? Line Arbiter. Ojej. Ah! You're 1 mana away from doing that though. Because if you go this and this pay for this, then this fetches another Elvish. Charles on 1 doesn't interrupt me, right? It's gonna be Thalia soon. Well, it's gonna be Thalia. I'm gonna lose. That's fine. Weather the storm. So if they Thalia, I'll concede. That's gonna be fair. But Chalice on 1, I think, doesn't do anything. Lotus Petal, what the hell? Alright, bro, this one is a bit too much. So we can board out Carpet and Veil of Summer. Add Tropical Island. Up the Beanstalks, I guess. And Shine of Vapor. Pact of Negation also kinda bad. Can board out 2. Shepherd for Chalice. What is this dragon card? It's my commander. Mulligan. They might be 5-8 Wasteland deck if they're on Arbiter. There's not even enough Wastelands to do that. So, call. My opponent interrupts my turn 1 win, I swear. We are getting there, chat.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Hi Smile.
Hi, Evil. No, scrolling through the end is so much fun. I am having fun, yeah. Chat, see, that's why we had to do this. Well, just cause you're maniac already, see? Canister wins 69 to 20. Now on the draw. Where I guess 10-1 Chalice is like more possible. I mean, just for to fight Chalice, I guess. But I don't have one drop spells. I know. Drawing off Beanstalk would have been more fun. That's true. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Claim over share part spy. Well, I just switched this way to fight through Chalice better, but I also, yeah, maybe. Beanstalk is for cowards who don't want to play with Grizzlebrand. Same. Well, I want to play with Grizzlebrand, so. This is a dinosaur away. Has 2 lands and a Chain of Vapor. I'll keep. Can you react to a good mythical morning video? They are my favorite. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh shit. Wait, that was lucky. Dedge? No, no, no. Charles on 0 doesn't do anything. Didn't even pact, so I could just pass. Disorder. Disorder. Now look at this trick. I play the Shepherd. And now I play Lotus Petal. I hope you looked really closely. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So I guess I actually pass. Because I think my hand contains nothing. I mean, I could go elf, elf, monomorphos, monomorphos. Back in my hand, okay. So you can sacrifice Wasteland to copy the Chain of Vapor, but we get to protect. Wait, I didn't! Come on, opponent. How come? Opponent didn't sacrifice a land because they didn't want to. Simply. So I exiled 3 guides, 4 guides, and I have 2 petals left in my deck. Wait, 2 petals? Yeah, there's only 2 petals left in my deck. So if I cast Manamorphose, that doesn't work. I can't combo off this turn. Well, I mean, unless I draw... immediately, which I want. I guess I'll just pass, why not? So they actually would have won if they would copy the Chain of Vapor, but I have wasted a mana on this Azorius Shepherd, which didn't do what I thought it's gonna do, and I wasted a Lotus Petal. 2 Petal and 1 Spirit Guide is enough? No. Well, Spirit Guides, all of them have been exiled, 4 of them. So, while your statement is true, that is not what I get to play with. Caracas? Oh no. Well... Well, actually... Do we have to Dinosaur Beatdown because my deck is exactly 7 cards? I think so. Alright, we have to Dinosaur Beatdown my opponent. Charles Zira comes back. Yep. Alright, let's go. How many dinosaurs? Did I draw the last one? I did not. Still, that's crazy. Okay, there it is. This is also like until end of turn, each elf creature you control, right? This is elf. That's crazy. When do you get a 1/1 from the Tangle guy? That's a very good question. I think the answer to it is never. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, show me what you got, opponent. Couldn't you have resolved a Sound Respect through Chalice last turn due to Shepherd? I could, but then I would die, so I found that to be an unwise line of play to pursue. I hope you understand me. I hope you understand my concerns. What a pitiful game. We won though. So anticlimactic. I think it's pretty climatic in any way. Alright, we have time for one more match. They didn't sacrifice their wasteland to bounce my Grizzlebrand, and they would have won, would have been able to win, but yeah, I have to admit I misunderstood the Allosaurus Shepherd. Green spells you control can be countered, that's all it does. Lotus Petal, not a green spell. What if you promise to use it for green mana? Does it still get countered? It's still a non-green spell. Shepherd protects Neoform is okay, yeah, but I wanted to use it to protect my Lotus Petals, which I needed to combo, which we didn't get to. Alright, any Legacy gamers? I walk a lonely road, only road I've ever came to know, and I don't know how to go, but I will never forget the things you know. I spot a 10-1 kill. Not well available though. If we draw dinosaur. Yeah, Lotus Petal, that's awesome. So now it's turn 1 combo with Veil of Summer Protection. Dawaj mi kurwa ten priorytet, na co czekasz? Zasuwamy. Nie ma opierdalanka się. Look at my hand, bro, you're dead. Pow pow. This is me emerging from the Neoform. I brainstorm. Bro, you've seen the veil. You're dead. You have no outs. Days. Well, I can just pay. No, they don't. They can't have 2 foves or rep. No, they can't. See? I draw 7 cardos. I land grant. I grab a tropical island. I draw 7 cardos. You said no legacy league in the near future. So, yeah, actually, I apologize for misinformation then because I meant. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I got convinced. Onto the stack. You don't go to attacks. Pre-combat main phase. So how about instead wake me up before you combo? No, they non-bow. Before you combo. When I die. Before you combo. For insomnia. Wake me up when I die. I think I forgot to scry. In agony. Subway flasher. Is my deck a storm deck? Given that casting Weather the Storm is pretty good. Alright, bro, you zamulash too much. Let's board. Carpet. Let's cut. I don't know. I don't know why I have a tropical island in my sideboard. I have to admit some of those cards are... I just don't know why. Deck is missing beans, bro. Is it? Carpet is a source of blue mana, so you can cut 2 mana Morphos. Does Carpet work on the turn? On the turn you're doing the thing. Didn't even see that. I figured that's why you commented like that without actually noticing that there are... there is a high presence of beans in my deck. Wait, I can combo, right? With pack protection. I thought I had less cards in my hand. Less green cards. Bro, so whenever I cast Neoform, I feel so powerful. Like the way this guy is emerging from the Simic thingy. It's just like... Ugh. Feels so good. But feels really bad if they daze and then Fossil will you, but... Look at my hand. Whether the storm actually necessary for once? This is make for 4 10-1 kills so far. Well, yeah. And the game we lost, we had a 10-1 kill, I think, but my point was on the play and played a Leonin Arbiter on turn 1. I think this deck is relatively consistent, but... It's probably bad, but maybe it's, you know, maybe it's just slightly bad. In the same sense as, like, the format of Legacy is bad, right? I think it's better than the modern counterpart. The hoops you have to jump through to combo are pretty significantly smaller, which seems like a good upside. Alright, it's 4. Is Spike on? Let me check. What a spying spike. Alright, live. Stream starting soon. In that case, thank you, chat, for watching the stream in its last moments when I was neoforming some Legacy Fools twice. If we were to continue this league, I would go 2-3 and I would feel slightly bad, so I'm happy to end on a high note. So, your ad is about to start. Let's play 3 minutes of ads before I raid Spike. So, how are we doing, right? How are we doing for the past 3 minutes? Subscribers, maybe? What part of the stream did you enjoy? Merfolk combo. You ain't never seen this. I have to say, I have not. Inconceivable. How would anyone defeat your Neoforms? Yeah. How? Wait, what's that? Okay, Pure Side Meadow, Agatha Soul Cauldron, Elven Chorus, Tide Shaper, Risharan Dog Hunt, Merfolk 4, 2, Merfolk 4, Merfolk 4, 2, Merfolk 4, 2, 2, Merfolk 4, 2, Merfolk 4, 2, 2. What's the combo? Did I cast Beans once a day in Legacy? No. It's for the meme, but Carpet of Flowers is actually kind of neat, I think. For that deck. For some reason, I haven't figured out to put Carpet of Flowers in Neoform the first time I was building that. And it seems pretty exquisite. Good green mana source, also a source of blue mana. At least I think Carpet makes blue mana because I never really know what it does. At the beginning of each of your main phases, if you haven't added mana with this ability this turn, you may add X mana of any color where X is... Wow, so you can actually play it on your first main phase and move to your second main phase and it triggers immediately? This card is pretty insane then. So your opponent has 2 islands, just play it turn 1, like... Just play it and you pass to your second main phase, it's just a ritual. Nice. Alright. Thank you for watching today, and I'm sending you over to Aspiring Spike. Take care. If your opponent has 2 islands, it is not your first turn. That's a valid point, but I meant first main phase and I just misspoke. Take care.